As Eliodana states, you are gods who have forgotten. You are gods in a state of amnesia. Imagine opening your eyes to a truth that changes everything. You are far more powerful than you've been led to believe. This video will take you on a journey to remember who you truly are and awaken the limitless potential within. Have you ever sensed that life holds deeper meaning? Noticed how some effortlessly shape their reality? Stay with us and discover how reconnecting with your divine nature can bring clarity, peace, and purpose. Your transformation starts now. 1. Spiritual amnesia. Most people go through life feeling like something is missing, but they can't quite put their finger on it. It's like waking up in a strange place with no memory of how they got there. This is spiritual amnesia, the deep forgetting of who we truly are. From the moment of birth, human consciousness is conditioned by society, beliefs, and experiences, pulling it away from its infinite nature. The universe whispers, but the noise of daily life drowns it out. This forgetting isn't random, it's part of the game. Imagine a video game where the character starts with all the answers. There'd be no adventure, no growth. The human experience is designed to rediscover truth through the layers of illusion. Science now touches on this through quantum theories, showing how space-time itself is not as linear as we perceive. This suggests that forgetting is temporary and remembering is inevitable. Some moments shake people awake: déjà vu, vivid dreams, sudden insights. Ever had an experience that felt strangely familiar, as if remembering something ancient? That's the universe knocking, reminding us that we're more than just flesh and bone. The key is recognizing these moments and deepening them. Meditation, stillness, and questioning reality itself begin to crack the illusion. And that leads to something even bigger: the realization that the separation we see is just another layer of the game. 2. The illusion of separation. Since childhood, people are taught to see themselves as separate from everything else, separate from nature, from others, even from the universe itself. But what if that separation is just an illusion? Quantum physics suggests that everything is interconnected, that human consciousness is entangled with space-time in ways we don't yet fully understand. If everything is connected at the deepest level, then the idea of me versus you starts to fall apart. Think about it. When someone walks into a room full of tension, they feel it before a word is spoken. When a loved one is in distress, there's an unexplainable pull to check on them. These experiences aren't coincidences. They are glimpses of the invisible threads connecting all things. The universe operates like a vast web, where each thought, action, and emotion ripples outward, affecting the whole. The illusion of separation blinds people to their own power, because if they truly grasped their connection to everything, they'd see that their influence is far greater than they've been led to believe. Breaking free from this illusion starts with awareness. Next time someone feels disconnected, they should try something simple. Stand barefoot on the ground, close their eyes, and breathe. Feel the pulse of the earth. Observe how nature moves in harmony, how trees don't compete but coexist. The more a person recognizes their connection to all things, the more they reclaim their true nature. And once they do, they'll begin to understand something even deeper: that they weren't just created by the universe. They were created in the image of something far greater. 3. Created in the image of God. If everything is connected, then what does that say about human nature? Since ancient times, wisdom traditions have echoed a powerful truth. Humans are created in the image of God. But this isn't about a physical likeness. It's about the essence, the creative force within. Just like the universe expands, creates, and transforms, human consciousness has the same power. Every thought, every belief, every intention shapes reality in ways most people don't realize. Think about it. A single idea can change the course of a lifetime. A person who believes they are powerless will live accordingly, while someone who understands their divinity moves with confidence. Science backs this up. Studies in quantum mechanics reveal how the observer influences reality. If thoughts and emotions can alter matter at a subatomic level, then the way a person sees themselves literally shifts their experience in space-time. The problem? Most people live by default, unaware of their creative potential. But awareness changes everything. A person who truly embraces their divine nature starts choosing their reality instead of reacting to it. Instead of saying, "Life happens to me," they declare, "I am the creator of my experience." This shift is the foundation of manifestation, the law of attraction, and every spiritual teaching that speaks of personal power. And once someone grasps this truth, they begin to see patterns in reality, patterns that point to a deeper, universal principle at play. 4. The principle of correspondence. The universe operates by laws, and one of the most powerful is the principle of correspondence. As above, so below, as within, so without. This means that what happens in the external world mirrors what happens inside. Human consciousness is not separate from the fabric of space-time. It interacts with it. When a person is chaotic within, life reflects that chaos. When they cultivate inner peace, their reality shifts to match. Nothing is random. Everything corresponds. Think about someone who always expects the worst. Missed opportunities, toxic relationships, constant struggle. Is it just bad luck? Or is their internal world shaping their external reality? The universe acts like a mirror, responding to the energy a person projects. This is why those who understand this principle take control of their thoughts, emotions, and beliefs. They know that by aligning their inner world, they naturally attract experiences that match their frequency. It's not magic, it's law. Applying this is simple but requires discipline. Start by observing patterns. What keeps repeating in life? Are finances always a struggle? Are relationships full of the same conflicts? Instead of blaming circumstances, look within. Shift the energy internally and watch how the outer world responds. This principle is the foundation of transformation, and the deeper one understands it, the clearer it becomes. Everything is energy, and at the core of it all, even what we call God, is a vibration. 5. God is a vibration. Most people imagine God as a figure, a being separate from themselves, watching from above. But what if God is not a person, but a frequency? Science shows that everything in the universe is energy vibrating at different rates. Human consciousness, space-time, even thoughts, everything is in constant motion. The higher the vibration, the closer one gets to divine consciousness. This is why states of love, gratitude, and joy feel expansive, while fear and anger feel heavy. Ever noticed how some places or people just feel off? That's vibration at work. Likewise, ever been around someone so full of life that their presence alone lifts the mood? That's also vibration. The universe operates on frequency, and by shifting one's own, reality bends accordingly. This is why spiritual masters, ancient mystics, and even quantum physics all point to the same truth. Alignment with higher vibrations unlocks deeper levels of awareness and manifestation. The secret isn't seeking God outside, it's tuning into the right frequency. Raising vibration isn't complicated, but it does require conscious effort. Meditation, gratitude, music, even spending time in nature, all these elevate a person's frequency. But the real key, awareness, recognizing when energy is low and making an intentional shift. The more someone tunes in, the clearer they see. Remembering divinity isn't about learning something new, it's about stripping away the noise. And the best way to do that? Meditation and mindfulness. 6. Meditation and mindfulness in remembering divinity. The mind is constantly bombarded with noise, thoughts racing, worries stacking, distractions pulling attention in every direction. This chaos makes it nearly impossible to hear the subtle whispers of the universe. Meditation and mindfulness are not just relaxation techniques. They are tools to remember divinity. By silencing the noise, one reconnects with the source, aligning with the deeper vibrations of human consciousness and space-time itself. Think of the mind like a muddy lake. When it's stirred, everything is murky, unclear. But when stillness is practiced, the water settles and clarity emerges. Meditation works the same way. It quiets the mental chatter, allowing a person to see beyond illusion. Even science acknowledges the benefits. Studies show that meditation rewires the brain, reducing stress and increasing awareness. It's not about doing nothing, it's about tuning into the everything. Mindfulness, on the other hand, brings meditation into everyday life. It's the practice of being fully present, feeling each breath, noticing the sensations in the body, truly listening instead of waiting to speak. A simple exercise. Next time you drink water, don't just gulp it down. Hold it in your mouth, feel the temperature, notice how your body responds. These small moments of awareness train the mind to stay present, and the more present one becomes, the easier it is to remember. The divine is not separate, it's always here. And ancient knowledge has been teaching this for centuries. 7. Ancient knowledge and science. Long before modern science, ancient civilizations understood truths that quantum physics is only now beginning to confirm. They knew that human consciousness isn't confined to the brain, that the universe is an intricate web of energy, and that space-time is not as rigid as it seems. The pyramids, sacred geometries, and texts from ancient cultures weren't just myths. They were encoded wisdom about the nature of reality. The knowledge was always there. The world just forgot. Take the ancient Egyptians, for example. Their temples weren't just places of worship, they were energy centers designed to amplify consciousness. Hindu yogis spoke of chakras long before neuroscience mapped the nervous system. Even the Hermetic texts, written thousands of years ago, explained the principle of correspondence, now echoed in quantum mechanics. It's as if different cultures were all pointing to the same truth. Reality is shaped by perception, and the mind is far more powerful than most people realize. Science is finally catching up. Studies in quantum physics suggest that the observer influences reality, proving that consciousness plays a direct role in shaping experience. Meditation changes brain structure. Frequencies affect emotions. The ancients weren't guessing, they understood the mechanics of the universe. And the best part, this knowledge isn't locked in the past. It's available now, ready to be applied. Because once someone realizes they are the creator, the question isn't whether they have power. The question is, what will they do with it? 8. You are the creator. Most people go through life reacting, waiting for circumstances to change, hoping for better days, thinking life just happens to them. But what if that's completely backwards? The truth is, human consciousness isn't just an observer of the universe, it's an active participant. Every thought, every belief, every emotion sends out a frequency that shapes reality. Quantum physics has already shown that observation affects space-time. This means one thing: a person's life is a reflection of what they choose to project. Think of the mind as a paintbrush and reality as the canvas. Some people unknowingly paint chaos, doubt, and fear, then wonder why their lives feel out of control. Others, whether consciously or not, project certainty, vision, and abundance, so the universe responds in kind. This isn't about blind positivity, it's about alignment. The more someone understands their creative power, the more they stop hoping for change and start directing it. The moment someone shifts their beliefs, reality bends to match. But knowing this isn't enough, it has to be applied. Start small. Change one limiting belief. Take one action outside of comfort. Speak one affirmation with conviction. These micro-shifts create ripple effects, and before long, everything begins to change. The universe isn't outside, deciding anyone's fate. It's responding. And the real question is, now that you know the truth, what reality will you create next? If you want to elevate your vibrations and manifest with more ease, I have prepared something special for you. Click the link in the first pinned comment and join us in the journey of awakening your inner mage.